Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. All the time. Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Robertson, Antetokounmpo out there with Miller. And there's Miles Turner, and it's White in at the 2. Now here's Giannis. Shot clock at 6, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Just 4 to shoot. White the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Capella. Over in the corner, Isaac. Back to West. Pass to Butler. And there's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Now, here is Miller. Here's Giannis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for 1.
Have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
There's Green with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's stolen by Capella, and they're on the break. Here's Butler. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Green. Following the basket by Derek White. White against West. Shoots off the step back. Oscar Robertson with the rebound.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. And again, the Hornets missing. Bucks leading by 3. On the wing, Miller. Defended by Butler. Pass to Giannis. No good with the fallback jumper.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Isaac against Robertson. Now here's West. Defense is right there. Over Miller. Charlotte again missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
On defense, Isaac uses his length well. The shooter really has a tough time escaping his presence.
And stolen by White. This one for three. Poked away. Robertson dishes to Turner. And good that time.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Hornets trail by 6. West outside. Capella against Turner. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's White. On the wing, Giannis. He's covered by Isaac. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Butler. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the Hornets making a change here. Ware's checked in. Milwaukee leading by 3. Turner with a screen on West. Here's White. Buries it from 3-point range. White's got 5 points so far.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Now here's West. Scoreless thus far. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Bucks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Inside, it's stolen by Capella. Miller against Butler. Outside, Green. West outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over White. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Yeah, and you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, fans, it's dance can time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You have the camera on you. You need dance lessons. Yeah, we have a dancer.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Edie's checked in for Clint Capella. Carter comes in for Butler. Donnie's checked in for Green. And it's Mitchell in for West. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. At the top of the key, Williams. Lays it up off the glass. And here is Dunn. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First free throw is good. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Both good from the line that time. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Hornets trail by 4. Carter outside. There's the drive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
the first one drops. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19th.
So if you don't stick done, he'll burn you, and badly. Great quickness down the floor.
Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Murray. Floats it up for Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here is Carter following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Now here is Carter, guarded closer. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Bucks leading by 3. Wallace outside to the middle, deflects the pass. Williams passes to Kuminga. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, and we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
No good on that one. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Now here is Carter. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Murray looking around. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Hornets trail by 4. Done outside. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Murray against Dunn. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's the screen. Carter outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the free throw, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Wallace. to the paint. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Mitchell is out there with Green. And there's Jimmy Butler. And there's Carter. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Fades and shoots. No good from Robertson.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
The first one falls. Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch. You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Now here's Turner. 4 on the clock. The 3. The shot by Robertson, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets, trailing by 4. Charlotte moving the ball around. To the inside. Nice move. And Carter lays it up and in. Carter's got 7 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Miller outside. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Back to Turner. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Carter. That's tipped. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Miller, the pass to White. Robertson right side. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. To end the drought. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Robertson's got his first 2 points. Mitchell outside. Butler sets a screen for Mitchell. Good on the triple.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Outside Williams. Miller up on top, defended by Carter. And it's sent back by Carter. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Robertson. Mitchell kicks to Butler. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's White. No good with the triple. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Carter outside. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. The three. Oh, Butler draining the three.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
Turner with a screen on Green. Robertson outside. Green with the block.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
Carter, the pass to Butler. Doesn't go either for Butler. The Bucks trail. Outside, White. Pass to Robertson. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
There's the lob. Carter takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes here for the Hornets. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Wes subs in for Vince Carter. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Williams. Kuminga comes in for Miller. Wallace is checked in for White. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Robertson. Murray finds Turner. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Isaac. Turner with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Green passes to West. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. Pass to West. Isaac a screen on Murray. 3 on the clock. And Isaac throws it down.
Outstanding footwork from Isaac on that play. Breaks up the defense and gets himself a good shot.
Isaac against Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team. moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
He's off on the second. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now here's West. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from West. Charlotte making a switch here. Ware's checked in. And both free throws good for West. Here's Giannis. 6 points for him. Kuminga sends a screen for Giannis. To the middle, and stolen by Dunn. Outside, Green. Charlotte moving the ball around. Edey gets the bucket.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. He's got 8.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Murray against West. Pass to Green. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Third team foul.
The Hornets have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
One thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Both free throws good from Green. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis outside. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Dunn. West outside. Over Wallace. And the basket by West. West has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch, very difficult to contest.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to West. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. There's the three. And the three ball is good. 11 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to West. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Green defending. .122 left here in the second. Giannis is double. Shot clock at 5. That ties the game. Wallace has got 5.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Done outside. Inside. No good from West. Milwaukee's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Green dishes to West. Has to Ware. Dunn looking over the floor. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
For Charlotte, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Puts up a deep 3. Hornets with the rebound. Done outside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets lead by 3. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trey Murphy displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Hornets leading by 3 on the court for the Bucks. You've got White, Antetokounmpo out there with Turner. Then there's Robertson, and it's Miller in at small forward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well done that time by Butler. He's using the contact to get to the line, and he's an excellent foul shooter.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And stolen by Butler. Isaac with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. Green against White. Back to Capella. And he makes good on the layup. Capella's got the lead up to 6 now for Charlotte.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Robertson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Robertson is a do-it-all kind of player, my kind of guy. I mean, he's also somebody you can trust to help facilitate your offense.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Isaac outside. West kicks to Green. Isaac against Robertson. Here's West. No good that time. White with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 4. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Robertson passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Down low. Here's Isaac. Good D by Miller.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
Now here's West. He's got 6.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Turner. He has 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Giannis has got 11.
Giannis constantly working on that outside shot, and you can see he's made progress.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Please give a big round of applause for Houston Squad.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Carter comes in for Danny Green. And it's Mitchell in for West.
Squad, make some noise.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Carter down low. White's there. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Carter's got 11.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Outside Turner. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Isaac outside. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Inside, here's Butler, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Giannis against Butler. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Capella. Shoots over Turner. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Butler dishes to Carter. Butler is screen on White. Carter for 3. Miller grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 3. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Here's Capella following the score by Miles Turner. And stolen by Miller. Over Butler. Miller, no up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Second team foul.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
And he knocks down the first one. Robert Williams is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Good on both. Williams with the ball, still without a basket. Miller outside. Williams sets a screen for Miller. Drills it from outside. Miller's got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Robertson. The Hornets pull it in. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by White. Now Butler. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac kicks to Carter. Over Williams. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Turner. Trey Murphy comes in for Miller. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Derek White. And Murray's subbed in for Robertson. Here's Dunn. Now here is Carter. Williams with the block. Murray outside. The three ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Pass to Carter. Three-pointer. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 5. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now Murray. Carter's missing on the 3. And great remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
The first free throw is good. And so Murray nails both of them. Hornets trail by 7. And here is Mitchell. Carter outside. And it's done in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Over Wallace. Dunn shot's good.
And you got to love the concentration of Dunn, guys. Nailing the shot right in the defender's face.
Loads it up for Williams. They get a hand on it. Here's Mitchell. Carter outside. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Wallace. Murray against Dunn. Murray down low. Wallace down low. Covered by Mitchell. Wallace misses. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Carter. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Murray with it. Wallace outside. To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 15.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Murray. Here's Ware. He's got 5. And it's Carter again missing. Mitchell against Wallace. Wing shot on the way. And yes, it's good. And the Bucks lead by 5.
feeling it.
No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Bucks on top, up 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's West. And it's Green, and it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hornets 5. Antetokounmpo, no good. Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Capella. And here is Butler. Outside, Green. Isaac against Antetokounmpo. Screen by Capella. Here's Isaac. Off target from three-point range. Bucks leading by 5. Antetokounmpo passes to Robertson. Miller outside. Off target with his 3. Charlotte shooting well. They're at 45%. Isaac finds West. Green with a screen for Butler. Capella, the pass to Isaac. Over Miller. Isaac misses. And so Miller will bring it up for the Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Hornets trail by 5. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Isaac outside. Sinks the triple.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Butler against Miller. Now here's Robertson. Defense right on him. And the layup is good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see what you got.
Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in with Charles Lee and his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Now Capella. Isaac outside. Green dishes to Capella. Clock at 6. Here's West. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
At the line for Charlotte, Jerry West, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Miller, the pass to Giannis. West against White. Antetokounmpo kicks to Robertson. Turner with a screen on Green. Outside Turner. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Giannis nailing the contested 3.
You know, sometimes the defense is willing to concede to Antetokounmpo, but that time they didn't, and he still knocked it down.
Isaac outside. Back to West. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on White.
Second team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Jerry West, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
White looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to White. Miller with a wide open look. On the 3 off target. And so it's West with it. He brings it up with the Charlotte Hornets. Isaac finds West. Back to Isaac. Butler on the wing. Clock at 4. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
Your Hornets, Jimmy Butler, 1 shot.
Milwaukee's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Turner. Giannis outside. What muscle from Giannis on the finish.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Pass to Isaac. To the inside. And Isaac throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And the Bucks with possession here. They lead by 1. Turner passes to Robertson. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Isaac. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Robertson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Turner. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Butler feeling out a bit. Capella with a screen on Robertson. Butler from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Butler's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Butler knowing precisely what to do in that situation. I'm really impressed by how smart he is.
Pass to Giannis. Isaac with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And it's West in the corner. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac kicks it to West. Shoots over White. And there's West. That good on the assist by Isaac. West has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Isaac is a nice passer. I mean, senses when his guys are ready to shoot the ball and gets it to him quickly.
White setting the pick for Miller. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Back to Butler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Trey Murphy's checked in for Brandon Miller. Cason Wallace comes in for Derek White, and Murray's subbed in for Robertson. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Hornets leading by 6. Isaac passes to Capella. Oh, here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. Wallace right side. And Butler sends it back.
One of the most determined defenders you ever see, and pretty good at it as well. Butler all over that one.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
The Bucks making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Antetokounmpo against Isaac. Giannis inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hornets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. West finds Capella. Now here's Butler from outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. to the middle. A jump hook. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Pass to Capella. West with the ball. He's covered by Murray. That's good from West on the assist from Capella. West has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Murray, no good. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to West. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And here's Sharp. They're on a 17-7 run. It's a floater. Rebound by Murray. Butler against Antetokounmpo. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Miller outside. Full time. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
And a player you have to track to those corners. Miller will knock those down all night.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is West. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. They've got Jonathan Isaac. West is out there with Green. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
West passes to Isaac. Out to West. Isaac a screen on White. West with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. West misses.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And Miller, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
24, Brandon Miller.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Green from downtown. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, Green works hard to find himself these opportunities to score on the arc. I like him cashing in from there.
Robertson outside. Back to Giannis. Now here's White, defended by West. Giannis outside. Clock at 6. Inside, Turner. Back to Giannis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And that's now 29 points for Giannis. The Hornets trail. On the wing, Green. Robertson with the steal.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
At the line for the Bucks, Derek White, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Turner with the steal. Pass to White, to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Antetokounmpo, makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Antetokounmpo's got 33 points.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's West. That one drops for him. So it's the Bucks now. It's a 3-point game. Antetokounmpo against Isaac. Antetokounmpo, no good. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Green kicks to Isaac. Green passes to Isaac. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Isaac a screen on White. And it's West missing. Milwaukee leading by 3. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Isaac. Pass to West. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one on Robertson.
At the line for 2, Jerry West.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for West. Here's Giannis. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. The lead is 2. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Isaac against White. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show up your best moves. Let's go!
West against White. To tie it up. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And here's Green outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, some early struggles, but what got you going?
I just trust myself. I just have confidence in myself. And that's what my teammates want me to do. They want me to stay aggressive. They want me to make the right play. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. Sometimes you have a bad game, and you let your teammates down, but at the end of the day, you got to pick it up because your teammates need you. And I'm going to be here for my teammates all day long.
Well, you were certainly there down the stretch, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sport. A battle of the... Big men, grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And the starting lineup for Miami. We've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Robinson in at center, filling out the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Pass to Mourning. Robinson with the block. Paul taking his time here. Siakam with it. Just 5 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point range, buries it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Jordan up top. Here's Robinson. That shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Bowen passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Mourning, and the shot goes in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Jordan with the bucket.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jordan, and that's going to be a travel. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Paul, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. It's intercepted. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Robinson. The Heat have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Paul passes to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Siakam for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And they recover it.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end. And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Pass to Malone. Here's Mourning. Here's Bowen. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here are the Heat now. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Jordan. And here's Robinson. Outside Barrett. And here's Siakam for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Right wing. Pass to Mourning. Here's Ginobili. Here's Malone. Guarded by Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ginobili. No good on the 3.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Here's Mourning. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Thunder making a change here. Brunson's checked in.
Substitution number 4.
Brunson against Paul. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The rebound by Malone. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 12-4 run. Siakam pulls down the board.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
To the middle. Here's Bird. And the layup is good off the glass.
Nice pass inside. Making things easy for him now.
Pass to Ginobili. Back to Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Bowen passes to Ginobili. Second shot opportunity. Blocked!
Oh, excellent timing there by Barrett. Delivering the swat at the exact right moment.
Heat trail by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Siakam gets the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
For Oklahoma City, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Pass to Mourning. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Barrett. Jordan with it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Jordan's got 6 points. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Gasol's checked in for Siakam. Grant comes in for Barrett. Redick, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Young in for Paul. Thunder leading by 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Here's Young. Pass to Gasol. Over Brunson. And there's another one for the Heat.
The strong finish from Gasol is no surprise. The authority he plays with, even the contact can't throw him off.
Brunson surveys. Now Beal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Young against Brunson. Young can't hit. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. Outside Brunson. From 17. And he hits the jump shot. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Pass to Bird. Redick outside. Brunson against Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
And both free throws good for Young.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Beal, marked by Redick. Beal surveying the D. Brown, a screen on Redick. 4 on the clock. Baseline jumper, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Bradley Beal's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Johnson, and it's Brown in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
And he makes a first. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Thunder with a lead. To the paint. Johnson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
That free throw misses.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
And he sinks the second. Miami trailing. Outside Young. Jordan up top. Pulls it. Again, the Heat misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Heat. Jordan with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bowen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Shai hitting the 3.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Robinson with it. Young from long range sinks the tray. Young's got 7 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Gilgeous-Alexander is just that good, finishing the play through the foul.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Heat trail by 4. Pass to LaRusso. Screen by Young. LaRusso, pass to Jordan. It's stolen. From 8 feet. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Miami. And Young has got the ball here for the Heat. They trail by 6. To the inside.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Pass to Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Siakam. It's both from the stripe. Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Ginobili. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
13 foul.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
For your Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. Here's Mourning. Lays it up and banks it in. Mourning's got 8 points.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Pass to Paul. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The level of focus Paul has, I mean, wow. Nice work taking the hit and working through it all.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Paul.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Here's Mourning. Give him 8. Pass to Brunson. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Inside. They double him with Barrett. Pass to Mourning. To the wing, right side. Here's Brunson outside. Offensive rebound, Malone. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Heat trail by 8. Now here's Paul. Here's Barrett. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Bowen. Here's Mourning. Give him 8 points now. Down low. Fader on the way. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Mourning's gotten 4 this quarter. Here's LaRusso. Paul with it. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Pass to Mourning. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
And he knocks down the first one. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gasol's checked in for Miami. Redick comes in for Young. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Heat trail by 8. Paul with it. He's got 5. To the inside. Rebounded by Mourning. Mourning's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the paint. Pass to Malone. Here's Mourning. Marked by Redick. 5 to shoot. Mourning passes to Bowen. And that one is stuffed right through.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so serious.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pass to Malone. And here's Beal, marked by Redick. Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Now here's Barrett. The D's right on him. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Bowen. And Gasol with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
The Thunder making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Beal outside, puts up a three. Rebound Miami. Here's Bird. To stop the run, here's Gasol. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Morning's got 11 rebounds in the game. Johnson passes to Beal. Pass to Brunson. Launches a three. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Ball against Brunson. Here's Bird. Over Johnson. And the baseline jumper goes down. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Brunson against Paul from down low, and that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 14.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Gasol, a screen on Brunson. Here's Paul. Rebounded by Morning. Morning's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Jordan's checked in for Chris Paul.
Substitution on the court.
Heat trail by 16. Redick outside to the wing on the left. Here's Bird, covered by Johnson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 6 points for him. And it's Beal with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Brunson. Takes the three. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The three from Redick. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The form, the mechanics, everything about Redick's jump shot is poetry in motion.
Here's Morning. Checked by Gasol. Morning passes to Brunson. For three. And it's Bird with a rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Jordan. 7 points in the game. 15 seconds left in the first half. And again, it's Miami converting.
The threat of a shot by Redick draws so much gravity, it can really mesmerize the defense.
Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Redick. And it's Brunson again missing. And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Heat trail by 9. And let's take a look at Miami. We've got R.J. Barrett. He's out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Pass to Ginobili. Paul with a steal. Fast break Miami. On up the court. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, the dime dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
Here's Ginobili. Here's Bowen. Three-pointer off the mark. And the Heat shooting pretty well at 45%. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Beal.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mourning. Here's Ginobili. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting for Miami, Michael Jordan at the line for 2.
Throws good. Jordan. And so he makes both from the line. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mourning. They double him with Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Mourning. Here's Ginobili. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Shots blocked. In transition, here they come. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Back to Paul. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sail.
Brown, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Miami also making a switch. Young's checked in. Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. SGA using that size.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Young, the pass to Jordan. Down low. Will it go? And a big finish by Robinson.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
To the paint. Tipped. Robinson with a steal. Outside Young. He shoots it. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Ice tray, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Oakley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Knocks down the long J. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. A nearly unblockable shot. You see how much confidence he has going to the turnaround.
Pass to Ginobili. Here's Oakley. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Siakam. Now Robinson. Ooh, ripped away. Here's Ginobili. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And he drops it first. The Thunder making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And both free throws good for Brown. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Miami. A 12-point game. Gasol the screen to the inside. And then Gasol with the jam.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Here's Ginobili, marked by Redick. Outside Johnson. Pass to Oakley. With a 9-footer. Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Young. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Oakley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Oakley. Still without a bucket. Here's Johnson. Rebound Miami. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. A good look from Johnson. Rebound Miami.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them.
Shooting for Miami, Trae Young. 2 shots.
Free throws good. Young. Beal, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Brunson comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant's checked in for Miami. And both free throws good for Young. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Thunder leading by 10. Outside Johnson. Pass to Beal. Tries the spin move. Shoots over Redick. And the basket by Beal.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
And here's Gasol. Redick outside. Young looking around. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Over to the wing. Here's Brunson. That one doesn't drop. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Here's Bird. He's got 6. Outside Young from the arc. Look at Young, making it look easy.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Brunson. Here's the pick. To the paint. Grant with a steal. Here's Bird, covered by Johnson. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Miami making a switch here. Paul's checked in.
Larry Bird, one shot.
.149 left in the third quarter. Up top, Beal. Yep, count it. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Paul passes to Redick. Here's Bird, covered by Johnson. The kick out to Paul. 4 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Such a wide open look. Bird's got 12.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
Here's Brown, and Brown with the stuff.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Bird. Beal against Redick. Here's Bird. 12 points for him. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup. He's got 14.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now Beal, marked by Redick. Beal against Redick. Beal gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 7. 23 seconds left in the third quarter here. Paul against Brunson. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Pass to Bird. Over Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Malone in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night. Now Jordan. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Over Jordan. Kept alive. Morning. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Bird passes to Paul. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. From deep, Jordan. And the three-pointer goes. Jordan's got 20 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Gilgeous Alexander, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Gilgeous Alexander. Heat trail by 8. Pass to Siakam. Here's Bird. There's the 3. Here's Robinson. Banked it in off the glass.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Gilgeous Alexander from outside. Rebound by the Heat. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Jordan misses. Thunder leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Gilgeous Alexander's got 16 in the second half.
A dynamic score. Gilgeous Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
Robinson, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. At the line for the Heat, David Robinson, taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Ginobili, the pass to Mourning. Here's Ginobili. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Paul. Now here's Siakam. That one falls.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Ginobili, no good. Heat trail by 5. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Paul.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
From deep, Gilgeous Alexander. Counted from distance. Gilgeous Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for Miami. Here's Robinson, and he can't jam it through. Pass to Ginobili. Inside. Here's Malone. It's Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Jordan. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Now here's Siakam, guarded closely. Down low. Puts up the 8-footer, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Mourning's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Miami foul. Pascal Siakam. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Karl Malone. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Siakam. Outside Paul. Pass to Jordan. Back to Paul. Here's Bird. Right side Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Again, the Heat misses.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Miami grabs the miss. Jordan with it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Brunson is checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Ginobili. And here's Brunson. To the middle. Here's Mourning. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Mourning's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Out to the right wing. Bird passes to Jordan. Goes up at the stripe. Yep, that one goes. Jordan's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Brunson. Ooh, Paul with the block. All by himself. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Brunson passes to Mourning. Robinson with a double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
It'll be a jump ball.
inside. Here's Siakam. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's just a 2-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. He's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Once again, that was your Thunder Houston team.
So it's Oklahoma City now. At one point, they led by 16. They set a pick. Here's Malone. Oh, Robinson with a block. Pass to Jordan. Down low. Siakam gets double. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
What ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
To the right side. Clock at 6. Beal from outside. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
To the paint. Here's Malone. They get back on track. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat with the lead. From deep, Jordan. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 8 here already in the game. To the inside. Here's Malone. Misses from short range. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And an intentional foul right there. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
41 seconds left in the game. Siakam, no good. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Now Beal. Pass to Malone. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Karl Malone, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that trims the lead to 6. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
15 foul. At the line for the Heat, Chris Paul, 2 shots.
The first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Ginobili. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Beal. The shot, no good. Now here's Paul. So it's Miami picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, you know, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself, play basketball, have fun. And, you know, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Pascal Siakam.